Number one, combination of basically the first full lesson. So different rhythm every bar. So from 60 to 120 beats per minute at least. Make sure you're counting out loud all 4 beats to help make sure you know where you're at in terms of which beat you're playing. Past 120, it gets a bit complicated saying the 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 really, really fast. So if you can keep counting past that, great. If not, no big deal. But really put an effort going from 60 to 120, counting all 4 beats out loud. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. 120. A 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. 180. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 240. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, that is it. All right, number 2. Beginning work with eighth notes. So here you're going to say the rhythm being played. So counting the quarter notes and eighth notes as you're playing them. And remember, tap that foot with the metronome. Keep the hand synced up with the foot. Every time it is a down beat, we strum down. If it is an up beat, we strum up. Here we go. 60. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 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 done. 120. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and yes, with the eighth notes, just like I mentioned for number 1. From 60 to 120, count out loud. If you can do it faster, great. If not, no big deal. 180. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 240. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, number 3. 60. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 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 done. 120. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 4, and 1, 2, and 4, and 1, 2, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, done. 180. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 240. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Now the chord naming stuff, or not chord naming, note naming. Note naming for the scales. So the things we talked about, things I mentioned. So you're going to follow this major scale formula every single time. So the root note of each scale, each key is well, there. So you're going to start on a G note and follow the whole steps and half steps to figure out what the next note is. So, tell you this, the first half, or the top portion of this, besides the key of C, but for the key of G and onward, all of those will contain sharps, and all of these down here will contain flats. When doing this correctly, you will never mix sharps and flats in the same key from a major scale. Exotic scales, that changes things. But we're not there yet. We're just doing the basic stuff right now. So, you will basically, if you try and label anything as a flat note up here, something's gone wrong. If you try and label anything down here as a sharp note, something's gone wrong. So you'll have flats and naturals down here, sharps and naturals up here. Remember to use all 7 note names. That means if you're starting on F, then you got a G, and then maybe this next note up here is where you land. I'm just using this as an example. So you go here, here, and here. Well, that's F, G. The next note, you would not call G sharp because you just use a G. You would want to call it a flat. So, just keep that in mind. You got to use all the note names. There's going to be one kind of A, one kind of B, one kind of C, one kind of D, and so on. Can't have 2 different types of Ds. You can't have a D and a D sharp. You can't have a G and a G flat in the same key. Won't work. So, that about covers it there. So just fill that out the best you can. Send it over whenever it's done. I'll let you know how it looks. And any questions, let me know. Quick hint. Yes, B sharp and C flat, that exists. E sharp and F flat, that also exists. Those are real things. So, good luck, and I will see you next week.